And today's episode is going to be Gotta Know. So today, what do we got to know? Well, we got to know my 1993 R33 Nissan Skyline GT25T. So let's have a look at the outside of this car. I've owned this car for a couple years now, probably since 2010. As you can see, I've kept the exterior pretty much stock. I got rid of the Type M side skirts, and I added a little ducktail spoiler here. This is getting removed. It does have an F1 spoiler for it, but those F1 spoilers are pretty lame. So yeah, the outside, it's pretty nondescript, black. Needs a bit of work done still. We got the holes there from where it used to have the Type M skirts. Some scratches up here. The front bumper fitment isn't perfect. Need to level that up a bit because me and my buddy built a custom rebar for the front mount, as well as it has these NK Vortex rims, 18-inch, which I don't really like, and so those need to get changed. But aside from that, it's pretty clean, as you can see. And from the outside appearance, really all you got to go on, it's got the rims, obviously it's lowered on tie and suspension, and it's got HKS exhaust. So could be stock, it could be nothing too special, but I like to think it's something special. So we'll get on that in a sec here. So yeah, we're inside now. Nothing too fancy in here. Everything's pretty much stock. I'm missing my vents. I lost those. Nothing here. No radio. No clock. Really crappy looking carbon fiber shift boot. Stock seats. It's not even tinted. Really nothing too fancy in here. Still a stock steering wheel. And yeah. So let's go ahead and have a look at what I'm sure everyone what people want to have a look at here. What's under the hood? Hello. And this is what it looks like underneath the hood. So this is where I'm going to scroll the mod list because I'm too lazy to write it, or to talk about it or say it. So mod list goes up here. All the work was done, or most of the fab work and the final tuning and stuff was done by Evolution Auto Performance. Running the whole set turbo. And as you can see, it's a pretty nice looking engine bay. So let's rev it up here and see what she sounds like. That's about it for this part. We'll film some driving here in a sec. So as I'm sure you guys have heard and know, I love Skylines. I'm a huge fan of Skylines, and This is my baby, the one I've talked about a couple times. So, why did I pick this platform? Well, honestly, you know, I've had a lot of cars over the years, and I finally decided that I wanted something that was built the way I wanted it built. But what started the whole process really was I had this car and I wanted a boost controller. And then the guy who was selling the boost controller he was selling a couple other things, and next thing I know, I bought a turbo and the intake, and it just went downhill from there really fast. And then, you know, we took apart the motor, and well, one thing led to another. Basically 3 years later, here we are. The car is finally running. It's finally driving, and it's awesome. Really, the biggest complaint right now about this driving is the fact that it was sitting on these tires for the last year and a half, or 2 years, and they happen to be full of flat spots. So it's all like wah 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 wah. You can probably notice it when I'm talking, and maybe even see a bit of a, you know, the vibrations as I'm driving. But yeah, it just started to rain here in Vancouver, of course, so we're just kind of going for a drive. But yeah, it's nice, and the inside's nice. The sound of the car is pretty quiet, so it's not overwhelming when you're driving it, which is kind of what I wanted. You know, I wanted to be able to have conversations with people. You know, I wanted to potentially listen to music eventually. You know, whatever, just do whatever I want. And I definitely appreciated the way everything turned out in the end. I'm just driving through a school zone right now. Lots of kids running across the road. Yeah, so the R33. I like all Skylines, and I don't necessarily say the R33 is the best looking of them all, but I don't know, for some reason it looks a little more modern than the 32, and I don't know, I do enjoy the R33, so I really don't have any better reasons for that. I mean, yes, it looks like a whale, I guess, yes, it looks like an Impala, you know, I've heard all the stories and all the complaints about it, but I don't know. I don't mind it. I find the interior is a bit more refined than the 32, and that's really probably what did it for me. And obviously, at the time I bought this, 34s weren't an option, and well, they're still not here yet. So I'm still a little bit. I'm still as new as I can get, essentially, even though I've had this thing for many years. What else? The high gas has been removed on this thing. It's running the Haltech Sprint 5000 Platinum ECU standalone. And yeah, so yeah, now we're just gonna drive for a little bit. You know, kind of just going home. So. Hang on. All right. above 4,000 where the power band is, it's a lot of fun. It's a bit wet out right now, and I don't want to kill myself because the tires are crap. So we'll keep it, you know, at the regular speed of 60. You know, law enforcement watching this video, I'm in rural country areas. Speed limit is, you know, 80 kilometers an hour. I may have done some fast acceleration, but that's not a confession of any kind of guilt. We didn't go over 85 probably, so even right now I'm cruising at about 75 kilometers an hour. So be safe, everyone. Racing is on the track only. Also in the rain, even more dangerous.